Ever wondered how the concept of survivalism came about? Well, it's a tale that stretches back decades, full of lessons and tales of resilience. Hold tight as we dive into the riveting world of survivalism. Our story begins in the 1930s and 1940s. Fear of communism, nuclear war, and other potential disasters began to grip the hearts of many. This period witnessed the birth of survivalism, with individuals and groups starting to prepare for the unforeseen. Stockpiling food, water, and essential supplies became commonplace. The idea was simple: be ready for anything. Fast forward to the tumultuous era of the 1960s and 1970s. The Vietnam War was raging, the oil crisis was in full swing, and societal stability seemed like a distant dream. Amidst this chaos, survivalism found its footing. It was during this time that survivalism evolved from a concept to a way of life for many. A significant contributor to the spread of survivalism was the publication of survival-centric literature. In 1968, the Whole Earth Catalog made its mark. This influential publication was more than just a book. It was a guide to self-sufficiency and a beacon for the survivalist movement. And as we progressed into the 1980s and 1990s, survivalism continued to evolve. The fear of Y2K, the new millennium bug, sent ripples through society, igniting a fresh wave of survivalist preparations. However, as the feared collapse failed to materialize, survivalism took a step back into the shadows. But survivalism was far from finished. The 21st century brought with it new challenges: terrorism, economic instability, and climate change, to name a few. Survivalism resurfaced, this time with a new face: prepping. Today, the principles of survivalism are practiced by a diverse range of individuals, from suburban homeowners to wilderness enthusiasts. So, what have we learned today? Survivalism, born out of fear and uncertainty, has evolved over the decades. It began as a response to political and societal instability in the 1930s and 1940s, gained momentum in the 1960s and 1970s with the Vietnam War and oil crisis, and continues to be relevant today in the face of modern challenges. The survivalist philosophy emphasizes self-reliance and preparedness. It teaches us to be ready for any eventuality, to be resilient in the face of adversity. It's a reminder that in an increasingly unstable world, the ability to survive is not just a skill, but a necessity. And there you have it, the riveting story of survivalism. It's a journey of resilience, adaptability, and the indomitable human spirit. Whether it's a war, a natural disaster, or an economic crisis, survivalists stand ready to face it all. Because at the end of the day, survival isn't just about living through a disaster, it's about thriving in the aftermath.